Welcome everybody to Morel's Man Cave, where we keep the party going. Today's subject is a real simple subject, but at the same time, though, I'll be honest with you, it's gonna make a lot of women mad. It's called it what it is. Ladies, today's topic is married women should not have single friends. Bombshell. Because single women will ruin a married woman's relationship. How do I say this? Let me give you guys a scenario. Married woman who's been married for a husband, let's just say 10 years. Congratulations. So we have man and woman been married for 10 years, and she has a single best friend. Her single best friend have been in and out of relationships for a long time. To whatever degree that might have been, I'm gonna get too much into the details. But long story short, her single friend has never been married. Whether she has kids or not is irrelevant. The long story short is that she's a single woman who's never been married. So we got married couple over here, and then we have single woman over here. Now, the married couple, let's say hypothetically they've been married for 10 years. Congratulations. For 10 years they've been married. And for their wedding anniversary, they went to a fancy restaurant, had a nice meal. He got her a card, some flowers, and that was it. The married woman was like, thank you for the gesture. I'm fine. But the married woman gets on the phone with her single friend. Yeah, girl, he took me out to the restaurant XYZ. He got me some flowers and he got me a card. Single friend is like, oh, hell no, girl. Your man makes so much money. He could have did a whole bunch more. He could have got you to a resort. He could have got you a car. He could have got you all of these great things. Now, here in a scenario, ladies and gentlemen, does that sound right? A single woman is telling a married woman you should get more, not knowing more. Let me give you a little bit more to the story. The married couple, the man makes 500,000 a year. So the single woman is like, because your man makes money, he should do more. But I think what she's not understanding is that she is getting gifts all throughout the year. One day doesn't stop no show. But to the single woman, nah, girl, you can do better, baby girl. If that was my husband, I would. And the minute she heard that, the married woman should say, stop. So, long story short, the married woman and the single woman fall out of their relationship. Why? Because the single woman is overstepping her boundaries. Now, this is just one story of 10,000. Unfortunately, single women be ruining things because they say, if I had a man, he would do this. If I had a man, he would do that. But guess what, baby girl? You ain't got no man. You're too independent. Maybe you're too masculine. Maybe you're too feminine. Maybe you got too much college education. Maybe you make so much money. Maybe you're too pretty. Whatever excuse you want to make up, ain't no man want you. We're speaking facts at the Morel's Man Cave, everybody. We're speaking facts. The single women be ruining marriages. And then the married woman becomes single and be like, oh my God, I thought this was a life. Like, nah, girl, this is it. You get to go home and go in your upper drawer and find out Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Like, what's that, girl? You know, you got the rabbit, you got the rose, you got the thing that goes in and like, nah, girl, I want my husband. Nah, girl, he ain't good enough for you. He should be taking care of you. He should be buying you things all the time. And the married woman's like, damn. And if you really think about it like this, I got a different scenario for you, ladies. How many weddings have you been to in the last 5 years? Me personally, I haven't been to any weddings at all in the last 5 years. Nope. What I'm telling you guys is the marriage rate is dropping. Why? Because single women want so much from a man, but guess what? That man don't want that much from you. Your expectation is up here, and the expectation is down here. And then you find yourself being 40, 56 years old, going to all those Sunday brunches. Oh, come on, girl, let's go to Sunday brunch. Ain't nobody get married anymore. It's because single women don't know how toxic they really are. That's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the word toxic. So the married woman has a man. Let me rephrase. The married woman has a husband who makes 500,000 a year. It's irrelevant what he does. It's irrelevant all the other stuff, but she's married to a man who is a successful man financially. And a single woman is so mad because they went on a anniversary, 10-year anniversary to a restaurant. She got flowers and a card. And the single woman's like, I want you to do more. This doesn't make any sense. It don't make no sense at all. And then I'll give you an even better example. Okay, we're at work. At work, depending on your location of your job, there's married women there. Guess what? The married women never talk about relationship with the single women. Why? Because the single women don't take none of their advice. And they wonder why they're single. You have a proven woman who is certified by the law with paperwork saying, I'm married on paper. I'm not in a situationship. I'm not a one-night stand. I'm not dating a married man. A married woman is married. And when she gives a single woman advice, guess what a single woman does? That ain't gonna work for me. That never work. I never want to do those things you did to get married. And that's why you're single. That's why you're single. When are the single women going to realize the best knowledge is experience? And guess who got all the experience? The married women. But guess what? I don't want that kind of advice. I want to do it on my own. I got this. Do single women really understand the goal to life is not to be single? Look at it like this. When people go to prison, which is a bad thing, let's be honest, going to prison is not a good thing. What does everybody not want to do? No one wants to be in solitary confinement. But guess what? A lot of single women, you guys are indirectly putting yourselves in solitary confinement. The married women are in general population. The single women are in solitary confinement. They're a gem, they're a dime, but guess what? They're in solitary confinement. More and more examples of why single women keep on trying to ruin married women's relationship. So I don't think the single women really understand. Matter of fact, let's do a quick poll right fast. For all the single women watching this video, which I know is probably maybe two of you guys, but it's irrelevant. Maybe some man's watching with his girlfriend. Maybe some man's watching with his wife. Maybe some man's watching with his daughter. Okay, cool. Ladies, do this for me for a favor. How many female friends do you have that's actually married if you're single? What's the number? Is it 1? Is it 25? Is it 100? I'm going to say most single women, when I say friend, I mean friend. You can call somebody at 2 o'clock in the morning, no questions asked, and they're going to come out there and come get you. That's what I mean by friend. Not an associate, not a co-worker. No. I mean friend. They're going to drop whatever they got going to come help you out. So when you answer that question, this is why a lot of single women are single, because they don't have the skills and the knowledge to lower their standards, shut their mouth. Yes, I said it. Shut your mouth and fall in line for the man, because at the end of the day, he don't care if you're successful. He don't care if you got a college degree. He don't care if you pledged a fraternity. Only thing he cares about is you can fall in line with his program. Now, let's flip it right fast. Women, do you really want a man who cares about your career? Oh my God, she's an entrepreneur. It makes me so horny. Do you really want that? Oh my God, this woman makes so much money. I can't wait to be with her. She makes me so horny. Do you really want that? Oh my God, this man really cares about my college degree and how I had to spend $100,000 in student loans to get this job. Do you really want that? What I'm saying, ladies, is the things y'all say y'all want, y'all don't be wanting that stuff. There is what you say and what it really is. What you guys be saying is some BS. I want a guy who's 6 foot tall. I want a guy who makes $100,000 a year. I want a guy who has good leadership. He's a protector, a provider, and it's like a rap song. Keeps on going. It's like a Busta Rhymes saying. You get all that stuff, and you're still single. What I'm telling you, ladies, is the man of your dreams, he don't even exist. You made him up by yourself. And that's why some of you guys have your sons trying to emulate the man you want him that you dream of. You know what? I'm gonna get on my wonderful pillow at night. I'm gonna dream. I'm gonna pray to God that this magical man just comes into my life. I want him to be all these great things. But until then, I'm gonna go in this top drawer right fast and find Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. What did I lie? Single women be ruining women's relationships. Leave them the hell alone. And married women, why y'all talking to single women? Find you a married circle, or most importantly, talk to your husband. Or you know what? Let's just say best case scenario. You know what? My husband isn't the most communicative person of all time. You just find yourself a hobby. Start cooking, start sewing, make a podcast, go on TikTok, figure something out, whatever that may have been. But at the end of the day, find something to occupy your time. Have some kids. If you got some kids and they get a little older, find something to stay busy. Married women, single women ain't it. Ain't the move. That's not the move. Single ladies, stop ruining married women's relationships to be like you. Girl, I'm over here. I got Randy in my phone. I got Jonathan in my phone. I got Marcus in my phone. You got all these options, but guess what you don't have? A man. All these options. No man. I'll say it again. Women be like, girl, I got so many men. They all want me. No, they don't. Women, you guys, just be completely honest. You guys are not designed to have multiple men. The ones who do, they call them prostitute. Finish that word right fast. Or they call them sluts. Let's call it what it is. You're not designed to give your body out to multiple people. And I get it. Morale, I'm not sleeping with all of them. Cool. Once a man finds out you're dealing with multiple men, guess what he's going to do? Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. He's going to leave. Why? Because men don't find women who got a lot of men attractive. They're for the streets. Mariah, I ain't for the streets. I'd rather find myself to be a classy woman. No, what you find yourself is you can't find a man of your dreams. That's what it is. If I'm the uncle, if I'm the brother, I'm the first person to tell you in front of your face, the man of your dreams doesn't exist. Ta-da. Ta-da. But stop ruining married women's relationship to be just like you. They ain't trying to be like you. They actually enjoy to be to their husband who smells like crap when he goes to bed. His breath stinks. And he might fart at the end of the night. He might pass gas. He might have bad breath. She enjoys that. Why? Because she has the comfort of her man. But guess what? You got no man. Be very careful, ladies. Single women should not be giving married women advice. It should be the other way down, the trickle down effect. Married women, stop telling your business to single women. Stop. Because they ain't gonna listen anyways. And most importantly, though, once you tell somebody something, say hypothetically, you and your husband had a fight about the toilet seat. And that happened 6 months ago. Once you see your husband, you the one who put the toilet seat down. You the one who argued with my girl. Baby girl, you about to ruin their marriage, something that happened 6 months ago. You see how this trickle-down effect really comes down, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not just making this stuff up. There's a married woman watching this video right now like, shit, this is why I don't talk to these heifers. Ooh, say heifers. Ooh. There's the professional environment, a whole bunch of married women in there. They never talk to the single women in general about relationships because the single women think they know it all. That's why they're single. It's not being single right now. You might have a man right now, but guess what? You never been married. Do you know only 1 in 4 Black women in their whole entire lifetime are going to be married? 25%, the lowest marriage rate possible. Then the next person is, I want to say 37% for white women, and then it goes up a little bit more depending on the race. But long story short, very few women are being married. Look at it like this. Here's my test. Ladies, how many weddings have you been to in the last 5 years? If the answer is less than 10, then you and your social group need to fix yourselves because y'all need to adjust or be perfectly happy being single women and doing your thing so forth. But my point is that single women be ruining married women's relationships. In the scenario I gave you guys earlier, the married couple went out to eat dinner and they had a good time. They had dinner, a card, and some flowers. But the single woman was like, nah, baby girl, he makes so much money, he could have did a whole bunch more. Mind your business. I hope that the married woman broke up the relationship with the single woman because she's only ruining what she got. How much better can you do to get a guy who makes 500,000 a year? I get it, a millionaire. But once you come back to the dating world, guess what? It's gonna be extremely hard to get a guy equal to the guy you have right now, or even more. I'll give you guys the best scenario, best case scenario possible. There's a reason when Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce, she ain't going nowhere because she can't really replace Jay-Z. Boom. I'll say it again. There's a reason Beyonce did not leave Jay-Z when he cheated on her because she cannot replace Jay-Z. I get it. She's attractive. She's successful. She's Beyonce. She got the beehive. It's Beyonce's internet. But guess what? The chances of a man at Jay-Z's status, his numbers and success to take Beyonce seriously and all those kids. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Man Cave. That's where we keep the party going. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Throw some comments in the section. Should married women have single friends? And with that being said, keep the party going.